What are with these sounds that play during the loading screen like I'm just landing? Alright, so I guess we're going home? To confront what's her name? Or whatever the heck, maybe? I don't know, guess we'll see. Also, I've literally never bought from one of these guys. Should I actually see what I can get? Should I actually check here? Interact. Let's see here. Let's see, small weapons. So I already have that. We could get a hatchet instead. Hook axe. Huba. Huh. And then there's pocket watches. Supplies. Cartridges, fast poison darts. Why is it red as if I'm not allowed to buy anymore? Well, this guy only sells small weapons. He doesn't sell larger weapons. I'll just leave it as is, methinks. I'll just leave our weapons as is, most likely. Excuse me, friends. I've got places to be. Why do you suspect me? I haven't done anything. Why does this outfit always have to have a little bit of notoriety on it by default? It sucks. Very unfortunate. So, how far is this? I checked the map, but it takes like 6 seconds to open the map. And then again to close it again. Okay, it's like right here. Okay. Well, I'll just climb up the freaking flower pot, I guess.
Something they have hidden from you.
Oh, this is the freaking E-guy thing.
Here is something they have left out.
Yeah, there's details that we're missing. Okay, what did...
Something they have hidden from you.
Okay, what have they hidden from me? What have they hidden, huh? What is it? What have they hidden? What detail has been left out, my guy? Okay, actually, what, where? He's not up here somewhere, is he? Hold on a hot second, because he likes to be in weird places. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was up here. Probably will wind up being, right? What have they hidden from me? Tell me. Are you gonna be up here? Yep. This is... Can I push you off? Oh, man.
Papa, I'm not...
Why did you leave? I would have married you if I could. You know, my arrangement with Madeleine was business. No, she convinced me. If the law was different, how can you ever forgive me?
I don't know, Papa.
That was his intention? That's a little bit creepy. Oh, and now I'm I guess it just changes this automatically whenever you're indoors. Oh, wait. I thought this was leaving. Oh, and then we do like the main mission here. Okay. I love it when nothing has a shadow.
Aveline, what a pleasant surprise. I trust you had a safe journey?
Safety! Ha! What a quaint concept.
Aveline, are you well?
You may quit your maternal act, company man. I'm well aware of your true identity.
Oh, Aveline, do not be so angry. Do you think that I do not know where you go when you climb through your window to the rooftops at night? How you played the dainty daughter to your doting father? How you pretend to blend with slaves of all people? As if you could conceal your true self from me. My dear, sweet stepdaughter. You are alive today because I needed you. Because I still need you.
For what?
Sit down.
Oh, we just skedaddled? Escape! Alright, time for a pleasant stroll. What do you mean escape? Do it. Do I just have to make oh!
Stop right there!
Nice miss!
A little late for that, don't you think? My men will kill you. Then what will be left of your precious brotherhood? At ease. Look at us. So sad. How many years have we worked together for the slaves?
You kept them enslaved, on your own terms, out of sight for your ill gain.
You ended that, as was my intention. Monsieur de Ferrer had different ideas. He perverted my peaceful colony into something ugly. You had to kill him. I owe you gratitude.
I don't believe you.
Aveline, I love you. I raised you as my own. I was unable to bear children, but you brought light to my life.
My whole life you lied to me.
I am sorry. It was necessary. A mother's duty is to protect. But look at me now in the light of truth. You, who know so well the pain of a life lived in secret, shrouding your power in petticoats and lace, pretending obedience to men who deny you the right to your own abilities. Am I really so strange to you? I needed you to quash the terrorist elements in my organization. I need you still. I cannot let the assassins waste your talents. You are too valuable to me.
As a tool to manipulate?
I know you have been frustrated. Agate.
I disobeyed. De Ferrer would still live if he had his way.
You see, your aims match mine. Join me, Aveline. Finish what you started.
Yeah, what? Dude, what kind of weird transition? Okay. Following a confrontation with the company man, Madeleine de I can't say that. Her beloved stepmother, Aveline, finds herself confused and alone. She journeys to the bayou to seek Agate's counsel and test her own faith in the Brotherhood.
Agate!
The student returns. Why? What use have you suddenly found for old Agate?
I have discovered the identity of the company man.
What? Did you not kill him years ago?
That was not the company man.
You ignored my warning, and now you see your error.
It was your responsibility to know as much as mine, Agate. I was a child when you brought me into the Brotherhood and made me an assassin. You pretended to protect me, to root out the enemy. And all along, my own stepmother, Madeleine, was the company man.
Iniquity runs in the family.
Agate, stop! Recover your senses!
What? He's fighting me? Complete the mission in 5 minutes, take no damage. Kill Agate!
No! It cannot be. Agate!
What?
What have you done to me?
Did he poison me? What the heck?
Order is the future.
What? What the heck?
What?
I am thoroughly kerfuffled right now. Alright, so if I use the whip, then it... Okay. To their weapons stay, though. And I can pick them up. Whoa. What the heck?
I look at you wear.
Whoa, how about... No, stop. Wow, he got his own friendo. Well... Yeah, I think I'll use the whip a whole bunch. Yeah, I can pick up the freaking illusory weapons.
Agate! Stop!
That day, when the sailors attacked you, I should not have intervened. I thought you had the spirit of a warrior.
Did I go up and kill
like your
him?
mother. But you only take after your father. That waxy, pale slave master.
Hi. Oh, I guess I dropped that.
You have no right.
Oh, there's more
Our
dudes.
aims must not be so different.
Well, who's gonna attack first? Okay. Oh, I couldn't even counter that one. Oh, there we go. Falcon kick. Okay. Yeah, the whip out of that definitely seems fairly handy, doesn't it? Oh my.
No.
Yeah, it definitely
It's an
seems quite
illusion.
handy. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of train dummies. Okay, you're not here. Whoa! Kill Vasquez and his guards. How about you don't? Stab. Oop. Just like freaking Spooderman with this thing. Hi. I pressed the counter button, it didn't do anything. Why is he attacking with his fist when he has a sword? Let's just stomp
Poisonous
nothing.
deception. Nothing more.
Do we keep on climbing up? Wait, there's more dudes here? And Gate's just like chilling there? Kill Officer Davidson and his guards. Why is he fighting with his fists? Well, bonk. Well, I can't seem to do like regular counters on them. I think I need to actually use the whip. Is the thing. Because the regular counters don't quite seem to be cutting it. Like they just do that whenever I do that. So I mean, okay. Yeah, whip stuff it. What the heck? Whip stuff it is then, I guess. Unless I do say that. Stabby stab. Do I keep on going up? I guess I do.
Agate, it doesn't have to be like this.
Up
The
further?
shards of the Chichen Itza disc. Work with me. Tell me what they are for.
You're way up in the tree? How do I climb this, though?
I told you never to speak to me of that.
Oh, there's
The knowledge-
handholds right there.
It will destroy us all.
I did not see those handholds. Whoa! Okay, up we go.
And without it, we will continue to stumble blindly towards what?
What is it?
Not towards. Away. Put it from your mind.
Mentor, do not force my hand. The Agate who trained me is a man of truth and courage. I know he still lives within you. Let him out again.
Oh. What have I wrought? I should have stayed with your mother. You should have been my child. Raised as a daughter. Not twisted into this monster.
Go now, Agate. Run. And promise never to return.
You would bid me a coward's slow, pointless death? As you did Uyoa? I will not live with the dishonor!
Agate! No!
There's so much for full synchronization. Guess that's the end of Agate, though. Strange transitions again. Agate's failure as an assassin and his lack of trust in Aveline leaves her completely adrift. She returns to Madeleine, ready to embrace her stepmother's cause. Talk about a blue door.
I have done as you asked. He is dead.
And the disc?
This lighting is awful.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
To never share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then I welcome you into our arms, sister. Together we shall usher in the dawn of a new world. One in which our hands will ensure that all things find their proper place. My daughter, you are one of us now. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Aveline becomes a Templar? Wait, that's how it ends? What? I guess I was right about the, Wait, that's a fake credits. Because it's just a consultant, Dr. Warren Vidic. So that's like the ending of like the game that exists within this universe. Oh, so we get to see the real ending after we go see the hacks. So that's like the end. I love how short the fake credits were. So those were all like people who existed within this universe, considering there's things like consultant Dr. Warren Vidic. I was so confused for a hot second. So I guess in universe, like in the universe of Assassin's Creed, they have it end like that, where she becomes a Templar to make, you know, themselves seem better. But now we get to see the truth of how it actually ends. Assassinate Citizen E, huh? One final time. So we get to see how it really... I was so confused for a hot second. I was like, wait a second. Like, that got me for a second. Like, it was until I noticed the name of Warren Vidic as a consultant in the credits. I actually thought that was the credits at first. Like, you got me, game. You pranked me. You pranked me. You happy? Is this... Not Citizen E. Oh, wait. Yes, it was.
It does not work! Why can't I understand? It cannot be. I refuse to believe it. All these wasted years, a lifetime of sacrifice, and... We have all the pieces, I am certain of it. Unless...
Oh! So yeah, the place where it ends, like, where the game ends, like, in the universe, like, where the in-universe game ends, pff, dang it, is very different from, like, the actual course of events, it looks like. It seems... Alright, let's switch to the sword here, and maybe I don't know why I unequipped my stuff. I don't know why I did that. Ow! Yeah, so the actual course of events goes very differently. So she didn't become a Templar after all. It was all a ruse. My, oh my. Well? Ow. Freaking Falcon slap. How dare you? How dare you do such a thing? How about, whoa. Jeez. My goodness, are you gonna attack or not? It shows a sign like you will. Like, this game jebaited me. I thought that was the real end at first. It actually jebaited me. Okay, let's do that, and then... Oh, I was gonna attack him from behind, but never mind. Never mind, I guess. Stabby stab. Oop. Everybody dies. Everybody dies now. Everybody gets stabby stabbied. Whoa, oh, they're all despawning now. Whoa. Whoa. You have no weapon now. Goodbye.
Why?
You can blame Chichen Itza and De Ferrer, but I see through you.
My daughter. No.
Daughter? Only two people can call me that. You banished one and sacrificed the other. Foxglove. You killed my father with your care and your tonic. Why? Because he never truly loved you? And Jeanne, my mother, you stole her child, sent her away. You kept her enslaved even after my father had freed her. And now you attempt to return me to that fate.
In the service of humanity. In work, the purpose for which you were created. We were created. The highest purpose.
I will not serve you.
Eve will lead us through the war of generations.
There will be great sacrifice, great sorrow to end the enslavement of the human race.
Now is the time to claim our freedom. Are you with us?
I am.
Eve will lead us.
Eve will lead us.
It is done.
Okay, so now we get the credits for real. So now this is like the credits of the game itself, not the game that exists within the AC universe with this freaking next level stuff here. My goodness, so it looks like we did manage to do that in just one whole sitting, 1 6-hour sitting. That was actually a pretty good time, honestly. Apparently this game's anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours or something like that, so yeah, that definitely made some decent time. Anyway, during the credits is where I always give my review of a game, so let's go ahead and do that. The story, it was definitely intriguing at points. I wish earlier on they had given more account of Aveline's backstory. For so long in the beginning, I was just like, who am I? What am I doing? And why? What is going on here? What is the backstory of this character? It felt like there wasn't, like, I didn't get enough of a backstory for Aveline at the beginning. It was developed a little bit more as it went on, but like not too crazily. And there's also moments like getting that journal entry page and then not getting to read it. I don't know how you read it. Like maybe I missed something important when it came to that. I do like the whole concept from the story of like this game as a game exists within like the AC universe, and we're seeing like the kind of hacked version that shows us the truth of events, but the way that it ended with her essentially becoming a Templar is, you know, what was marketed out within the AC universe. And that's very interesting. It's very much next level stuff, and I'm curious to see like the fake credits that played earlier, what other names are involved in it. Like I saw Warren Vidic. I'm curious what other names are involved in that in the very short fake credits. I'm very, very curious about that. And when we hop into AC4 later, like we'll be working for them as a gaming company. They'll say like, oh, you're hopping into the past so that we can make more stuff when it comes to games, just like we did with Liberation. So it's very fascinating how they've, you know, how Ubisoft has kind of made themselves sort of canon in that way. It very much reminds me of Scott Cawthon kind of making himself canon as an indie game developer that the company paid to like divert press away for his FNAF series. It's a very similar situation to that. I think that whole concept was very interesting. Also, we're not quite done with Aveline yet. There were a couple DLCs for Assassin's Creed 4, and one of them, oh, and they're doing special thanks to you, the player, nice. One of the DLCs for Assassin's Creed 4 is like a single mission as Aveline. So, like I said, I was gonna take a little bit of a break from the Assassin's Creed series after Liberation is done. Also, this is gonna be uploaded so much after the fact that I've streamed it, just because I'm like so ahead of the game when it comes to Assassin's Creed uploads. It is currently the 13th of July. This is probably going to be uploaded sometime towards mid to end of August, if I had to guess, because I believe today I only just uploaded part 12, part 13 of Assassin's Creed 3, and that's a 50-part series that I'm uploading daily, so like, you know, I'm kind of very ahead of the game when it comes to that, so this isn't even going to be uploaded for a good while, but before I take my break, I am going to do that one singular Aveline mission from Assassin's Creed 4, and then take my break. But because I'm probably going to be hopping back into the series in September, and these uploads will probably be done around like August, like mid to late August, it'll probably look like barely any of a break to anybody who's only watching this on YouTube. And this is why you should follow my Twitch, by the way. It's in the description below. This is totally why you should follow my Twitch. Because content early. Yeah, so I'll be taking a break after I do the Aveline mission, which I'll probably just like record within the next few days when I get the chance, I suppose. Then I'll be taking my break, but for anybody watching this on YouTube, it'll probably be like a 1 to 2 week break, when in reality, it'll be a break of like a month and a half. Because, yeah, there's that. Anyway, when it came to the story, not the story, I already talked about the story, the music, it was mostly just like, it's alright, it gets the job done. There was like the one theme though, where it started picking up and I was like, oh, this is starting to jam a little bit. And there was like the main kind of themes that center around Assassin's Creed 3 that I played in a couple places where I was like, okay, I could get down with that. But for the most part, the music was just like, it gets the job done, but it's not really anything too crazy. The gameplay, whoo boy, was the like graphics not the best thing ever. Like, it literally looks like somebody took Assassin's Creed 2 and tried to make like an HD mod for it as like a solo one-person team. Like, inside there was no shadows for it. The models looked very wrong sometimes, and it was just like, could they not have, you know, just made things like models and not models, shadows, and fleshed out the models a little bit so it doesn't look like somebody made like a like somebody made an HD mod for a PS2 game. Yeah, maybe I take it back, somebody making a mod for Assassin's Creed 2. It looks more like a freaking HD mod for like a PS2 game in some places. And it looked very, very bad, honestly. The game was very clunky in a lot of places. That one mission about stopping the convoy and you would just get spotted, like, from anywhere. I'm convinced that was not playtested. So much of this game just feels like it wasn't tested. Like, it was just so sloppy in so many places. Like that one time with the subtitles where instead of the lines being like that, there was like the extra enter between them, and there was like the enter that had like the little back shadow to it as part of it, where it's like, okay, somebody put an extra enter between each line. And they couldn't have just play tested it and fixed that in like 10 minutes? Like, they just couldn't have been bothered? Are you kidding me? Like, so much of this game was just so sloppy that it was like, how? How did they feel okay shipping this? Honestly. Like, and this originally came out on the PSP, and releasing this on the Switch now, you know, it came out in 2019, I believe, so last year. So like 7 years after the original came out, and they couldn't fix stuff like that. They just couldn't be bothered. Like, so much of it just spoke of like sloppiness. Oh, I guess I could skip the credits. That's basically all my review I wanted to give. I don't know if there's anything after the credits. Yeah, so much for not taking any damage. So that was Assassin's Creed Liberation. We will be doing like one more part. Like, I think it's just a single mission, so it should only be like one more episode, I believe, which is just the mission, like the DLC mission of Assassin's Creed 4 with it. I hear that it's, from what I've heard about it, it's apparently not very good. It doesn't really wrap up her story or anything like that, from what I hear. Well, hopefully I'm proven wrong, but like, apparently it's not that good. I'll be hopping into it anyway, but yeah, so we have probably just one more episode to Aveline's story. Maybe 2, depending on how long it is. I don't know how long the one Aveline mission is. I'll just record that on my own time, is what I think I'll do, and get Aveline's story all wrapped up, essentially. Anyway, if this game wasn't as broken as it was, I probably would have actually enjoyed this a lot more. It was actually very, very interesting in a lot of ways. It's just had, like, a lot of storytelling sloppiness and a lot of gameplay sloppiness. And music just, like, wasn't very good. It's all these little things. It's not like any of them was like majorly flawed. Well, maybe except for gameplay. So it's like if there were all these little changes that could have just made to just like clean it up, I feel like this could actually be like a much better game. Anyway, yeah, I've been streaming now for like nearly 6.5 hours. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope everybody who's tuned in to check this out enjoyed it as I'm really glad I played this, honestly. Even with like the bugginess, those bugs and like general jank were actually so funny, honestly. Sometimes it was frustrating, but a lot of the time it was also just like funny and wacky. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap that up here. That concludes this cartridge as a whole, because we've now wrapped up Assassin's Creed 3, the DLC for it, the Tyranny of George Washington, and now we've done Assassin's Creed Liberation. So I don't think I'll be booting up this cartridge anymore. That's it for that cartridge. We'll be finishing up Aveline's story in the other cartridge, which is, hold on, which is this one right here, which maybe I'll actually throw in right now. Hold on, I'll just lean forward. Maybe I should turn off my camera while I'm leaning forward towards my Switch like that. So yeah, that wraps up Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. I'll do like the one episode on what if I put that in. I'll do one episode on the Aveline mission that does exist within this. And then I'll take a break of like a month and a half before we hop into Black Flag. I'll be starting that around September-ish or something. Most likely. We'll see what happens. I love Black Flag. I can't wait to hop into that one. I'm really glad Liberation's out of the way now. Like, this entire series, like, my entire series on the Assassin's Creed series, I've always been looking forward to when I finally can hop into Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And now I can whenever I feel like it, and it's my favorite game. I just really hope that the Switch version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Rogue, which are, like, so much fun. I love those games so much. I hope that they aren't janked over gameplay-wise as much as 3 was. Because Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered here, whew boy was that ever janked over hard. Let me tell ya. Also, in case you're wondering why Super Mario Party and Mario Kart 8 is here, because I was because of a freaking outing recently. So with company over, we were playing some missed games like that. In case you're wondering why Super Mario Party is there. But yeah, AC3 for the Switch version was very, very janked over, I must say. Like, we played every other game coming up to this point until AC3 on PC. And we'll be doing the rest of the, and then we switched over to Switch for AC3. We'll be doing all of the Americas trilogy on the Switch. Like, that's what all this is. And I just really, really hope that Black Flag wasn't janked over in the way that AC3 was. I guess time will tell as we get into that point in this series. But I'm going to wrap this up here for now. I'll record the Aveline stuff from this cartridge on my own time at some point. And yeah, so thanks to all who stopped by and, like, enjoyed watching this, essentially. I'm going to head out of here. So, see ya.